The people who finally destroyed Amara's trust didn't live across the street. They shared her blood. Amara first learned what wicked relatives looked like the day her name appeared on the university admission list. Not because anyone celebrated, but because of the silence. Her phone buzzed non-stop that afternoon. Course mates, church members, neighbors, "Amara, we saw your name. First-class material, or you blood." But from the people who used to send her on errands, eat in her mother's kitchen, borrow salt and seasonings every weekend, nothing. No call from Auntie Favru, who always asked her to help wash plates because we are family. No message from Uncle Emma, who'd collected her WAC center money as a loan 3 years earlier and never returned it. No congratulations from cousin Jinika, who borrowed clothes from her and never gave them back. Instead, by evening, Amara's mother, Mama Nankem, came into their one-room apartment with red eyes. "Your Auntie Favru said I should tell you congratulations," she said quietly. Amara smiled. "At least she also said I should warn you not to forget those who helped you when you were nothing," her mother added, voice shaking. "She said some children get small admission and suddenly think they are better than their relatives." Amara's smile died. At that moment, she understood something painful. Some relatives don't see your breakthrough as joy. They see it as a warning that their control over you is slipping. At first, Amara ignored it. She got into school. She struggled, hustled, sold snacks in the hostel, did assignments for people, anything to add to what her mother sent from the small food stall at home. Then in her 3rd year, everything changed. A tech company in Lagos announced a paid internship. Thousands applied. Amara applied with trembling fingers, using data she borrowed from a coursemate. She fasted, prayed, wrote the test, and forgot about it. 2 months later, the mail dropped. "Dear Amara Ninkem, we are pleased to inform you." She screamed so loudly that her roommates thought she had seen a snake. It was big money, bigger than anything her family had ever seen at once. Accommodation in Lagos was the problem. That's when Auntie Favor suddenly remembered she had a niece. The woman called that night with a sugar-coated voice Amara had never heard before. "My daughter, our engineer, our big girl," she sang. "So you now want to be forming Lagos, babe, and you will not stay with your own people over my dead body. You cannot waste money on rent when you have family here." Even Mama Ninkem was relieved. "Amara, it's only for 6 months. You stay with your aunt, save money, help us small. Family is family." Amara swallowed her worry. She had seen enough to know that when someone suddenly becomes sweet after your blessing, you must look closely. But she didn't want to seem ungrateful. She moved. Auntie Favor's house in Lagos was bigger than anything Amara had ever seen in real life. 2-story building, tiles that felt cold under her bare feet, a golden framed picture of the family hanging in the living room, Auntie, Uncle Emma, their 3 children, and none of the cousins who used to do housework back in the village. The first week was fine. Auntie introduced her to church members as "my daughter," the one working in a big company on the island. She told Amara to sit in the living room to feel at home. She even insisted Amara keep her first salary in her account to build trust. But by the 2nd week, things changed. It started with plates. "Amara, you are the youngest here," Auntie said one evening after dinner. "Please be washing plates morning and night. These children have school." The children were almost her age. By the 3rd week, it was clothes, toilet, fetching water, mopping, cooking. She would return from work at 8 p.m., change clothes and step straight into the kitchen. Sometimes she would be on her laptop, trying to study, when Auntie's voice cut the air like a knife. "Amara, come and warm stew. Amara, fetch water for your cousin's bath tomorrow. Amara, go and iron your uncle's shirts." If she ever sighed too loudly, Auntie would fold her arms and say, "So because you are now collecting small Lagos money, you can't help your own people again? Are you too big to serve?" And that was when Amara learned the bitter truth. In some families, anything they call help is just slavery dressed up in family language. Amara's colleagues at work started to notice. "Why do you always look tired?" her team lead asked one day. She laughed it off. Lagos traffic. She didn't have the courage to tell him that she woke up at 4:30 a.m., cooked breakfast for 6 people, prepared the children's snacks, fetched water, and still had to arrive at the office by 8. The first bad thing happened at the end of her 2nd month. She received her salary, huge, shining digits she stared at with disbelief. Her phone buzzed within minutes. It wasn't a bank alert this time. It was a WhatsApp message from Auntie. Forward your ATM pin. I want to help you withdraw and keep your money so you won't waste it. You're still a child. Amara froze. She typed slowly, Auntie, I can manage it, ma. I will just send something home. And before she could hit send, another message landed. Young lady, don't allow pride enter your head. I housed you, I feed you, I know Lagos more than you. If you fall into bad hands, it is me they will blame. She showed the chat to her mother on a voice call that night. Mama Nkem sighed deeply. My daughter, just cooperate. Don't cause trouble. Your aunt is older, she means well. So Amara sent the pin. Every month after that, Auntie helped her withdraw. Every month, Amara asked, Auntie, please, can I send money to my mother? Every month, Auntie replied, calm down. Must you rush? Let the money grow. When it reaches something big, I will show you. It was then she realized they didn't mind her being blessed, as long as they remained the ones holding the remote.